Where a car cannot move any longer, there are so many bridges along, and then we have to unload all the equipment and then carry it on our heads across the various bridges to the two communities where we're going to be doing the installations. The first community is Laoshime, the second one is Mamime. Because we have so many equipments, we cannot carry them. We have to call for the people to come from the village. The assemblyman is people to come and help us carry the equipment to be able to do the installations. So right now they are around, and then we have to share and then carry across the bridges to the communities, and then we start the project. So this is a big job. We have to cross a river using a canoe, and then we cannot all go in the same canoe, so some we have to go in tents with the materials. To be able to carry the things to the village. Even in the boat, it wasn't easy at all. You know, they had to scoop water out. You know, you can see my footwear, all water soaked, because the canoe itself there was a hole in it, so they had to seal it with mud. And then at a point in time, water came into the boat, and they had to scoop it out. So it wasn't easy at all. So the man handling the canoe has to go back and then bring the others who are the other side to be able to cross to the next village, so that we can together go there and then install the systems. Laoshime. Yeah, you can all see how we've expended so much energy. So you need to take about 5 minutes rest so that we sort our tools out before we start a major event, which is the installation work. So I think this is where we're going to do the installation. This is the house where we're going to be doing the installation. That's why we brought our equipment here. So we are just starting our rest for 5 minutes, and then we start a major event, which is the installation. Installation process is complete. Then we test run the system and see whether everything is working properly before we take the two community agents and then train them and then teach them how to run the system, how to do simple troubleshooting and maintenance work, and then simple bookkeeping, so that they will be able to keep the books properly and then account for whatever money they collect, so that when any problem comes, they are able to maintain it and then troubleshoot everything and then report to us. So basically that's what we're going to be doing now. Part of the system installation, we're supposed to train the community agents. So these are the two community agents that have been selected by the people in the community. The solar panel. Okay. So that is what converts the sun's energy to electricity. Okay. But then that electricity that we get is a direct current, DC kind of electricity. It's not like the national grid, which is alternating current. That one, it goes in all directions. So that one, you don't really have a positive and then a negative. But then for this one, it is a DC current. So you have a positive, it travels in one direction. So that is a positive and then a negative. But then the mobile phone that you are going to be charging cannot be charged using the DC system, the DC current. So there's a need that you have to change it to AC to be able to charge your system. Like if you have a television set, which you are not going to use it, the television set, you can't just connect it to maybe the battery. That is what changes the DC. The DC which we cannot use to charge our mobile phones to AC which we normally use to charge our mobile phones. Okay, so normally what we do is that you put your extension cord here, the extension cable. You put it, you fix it here, and then you have it maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sockets on it. So what it means is that you can have multiple sockets put on those ones too, so that you can charge about 10 phones, 15 phones at the same time. Are you following? If you want to just put one phone here, what it means is that you can only charge one phone at a time. But then one is a bit into the battery. Okay, how much energy should be stored in the battery? How much should get into the battery? It is a controller that does it. And then how much energy should be taken out of the battery? It is this one that does it. You know, the lifespan.
We finished the first installation the first time, which is Lounge. Good. So now we've arrived at the second community known as Mamime. Good. So we've met with the chiefs and the elders, and then we've discussed with them what the whole program is about, and then where we're supposed to fix the panel and then the system. So we've agreed on the one place, which is this place now, and then we brought our equipment here. We are settling down to start the installation process. So that is what we are about to do now. It's been a hectic day anyway, but we're still on it, and we're hoping that we'll finish today before we leave to find some place to put our heads. Good. And then the inverter, it means that you're going to be having a socket. Okay, and that can be about it. We've come to the end of it all. There have been so many challenges along the way, but we've been able to go through all the end. You know, all the buildings there had no roofing sheets, and then there was only one with this tiles or slate. So we had to improvise and find a way as to how to put the panel on top of it. We've been able to do that. So at least we've done so much, and then we've come to the end of it all. So that's how it has been. Interesting anyway. It's an experience.
It was nice being part of this installation because we had so many challenges, but we've been successful with the installation, and we are hoping that the people here will take a very good care of it, and when we come for monitoring, we'll see the system in good shape. But you know, the installation has been successful.
The communities which have benefited from this project, to thank you very much for installing these equipment for us successfully, and I hope that equipment will be put into good use for us to realize its benefit.
We have come to the end of our community solar installation for Mamime.